Watch what these guys are going to send us and give us for all their do this with you.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly exciting. Now, the thing is, Premier Series, the rules here are going to be a little bit different. To get into the Premier Series, there's actually more of a invitation kind of process to go through. And to get into that Premier Series, how to get into the Premier Series is through your national ranking in the WNL World Championships this year. The top 25 from the two divisions, the World Championship itself, and their overall season standing to make up the roster of the competitors competing in this event.
Excellent.
Now, every competitor competing today will run two courses, actually. The first one is going to be the placement course, and the second is going to be the challenge course. Now, the placement course, it's going to be similar to something that you would see like in the WNL championships that we just had, where if you fail, that's it. You're not really going to have any more chances after that. But the main objective of this course is to determine, since it's called the placement course, is to seed the run order heading into the challenge course. And the challenge course is really where it matters today. And on that course, you are going to have to go through a series of obstacles, but unlike the placement course, you will be given retries on some of the obstacles. So throughout the entire course, you will be given 2 retries. However, both those retries you cannot use on a single obstacle itself. You can only use 1 retry on an obstacle, and if you take more than 1, then that's pretty much it. So there is a little bit of room for error to kind of get yourself into the idea of how to attempt each of these obstacles, but at the same time, there's not that much room for error if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Oh yeah, I absolutely resonate, and it's exciting to see these guys get into this and understand those rules. And I mean, this
now,
this
in the event a competitor
wild.
uses up all their retries, fails 3 different obstacles, runs out of time, that's going to result in the run being over. So again, there's just so much coming into this because this is the Premier Series. These are the best of the best, and this is going to be the most competitive event of the year. Now today we have 14 competitors running in the amateur division. That's going to consist of 3 females and 11 males, which will total up for a total of 14, which will be running first with the amateur females and then heading into the amateur males. We're going to start off with Layla Helmer and then end off with Wade Weber. So it looks like we might be getting ready to begin the course soon. I'm excited to see what this course has to offer. There are going to be 6 obstacles in total for these competitors to complete. Lance, what are you thinking about this course?
I think the course looks great. I mean, just seeing everything that's laid out and the way it is, I think these guys got a great challenge ahead of them. Looking at this, this group of people, and can't wait to see what each one and how they approach each one of these obstacles. It's going to be a fun evening, that's for sure.
Yeah, now something that's very distinct about the placement course is that their time limits, they're usually really tight. It's more of a sprint to the finish more than anything else. So there's going to be a lot of chances for competitors to maybe link some laches, maybe even just evade some parts of the obstacles within itself. We saw a lot of amazing things last year in regards to the courses just to make sure they even get just even like 1 seat ahead.
Hey Layla, you got this. All right, listen. Link these first ones.
And there on the screen right now, you can see the 6 obstacles that are on your screen. It's going to start out with the Bosu steps. It's going to be some Bosu balls that are going to kind of stack in order. And then after that, what's going to happen is you're going to go into 2 separate obstacles that are going to be lache based. Now, some of these laches are going to have PVC pipes that you're going to need to make sure that you wrap both arms around, because if you don't, you're going to spin off and there's going to be pretty much no chance. Then after that, you're going to go into a few fidget spinners, then go into 2 obstacles which are actually connected. It's going to be the tramp ring and the truss jump. And then after that, all that remains is going to be the buzzer.
You can, but the bars are not in place. So no, just the bars. So if you touch the bars, it's just gonna go around.
Is it on the right mode?
What?
Is it on the right
Yeah.
mode?
Yeah.
Now, our first competitor should at some point be beginning to start the run. Now, our first runner, that's going to be Layla Helmer. She comes out of Pro Ninja level 1, and she started Ninja in 2021. So she's got 4 years of experience under her belt heading into this Premier Series event. She competed in 7 Tier 1 competitions. Oh, it looks like she's actually already off. And it looks like we're going to be seeing our look here on laches right here. Right there, got a good switch grip. And you can see the speed is incredibly important right here. Taking a lot of links here. However, oh, she goes down right there. Yeah, but that was only 2 obstacles down. But thankfully, there is a foam pit, so it's not going to be that hard of a fall. I've always wondered, competing in ninja competitions, how it would feel to fall into a foam pit, because normally they're either mats or water. Foam pits, they're kind of the anomaly, so I feel like that would be kind of something kind of cool to fall into at some point. But also, it seems pretty hard to get out of. Me and foam pits have a love-hate relationship. Half the time I find myself stuck in it. It's really, and whenever I go to like trampoline parks, I will see kids like struggling for their life to get out of those foam pits. So, but I think our first runner had a lot easier of a way to get out of that. And as we say that, we're going to get on to our next runner, another competitor out of Pro Ninja Level 1. This is Emily Sayer, in 8 Tier 1 competitions, and she is already through those Bosus, and now heading into the next obstacle here. It's going to be the Lachey's. And this is around the pace where this is. Ooh, and that long length on her arms, that's definitely helping her a lot there. Pretty much just glided into that second fidget spinner. And now we're going to see her on this 2-part combo obstacle here. Starting off with the tramp ring, and now has to go into the trust jump. She's able to land onto the board, but now has to go down. Oh, and I think her feet just touched right there. But still, that was... Now, going down, that is something that's incredibly hard to do because you're going to have to rely so much on that grip strength. There's a good chance that you could just peel straight off, and that could be the end of your run. And also, like we just saw in a previous run with Emily, your feet could tap because it's not really that well adjusted to the ground. So the problem is, if you're on the taller side, you're just going to loop right down onto that pit pillow. And now we're going to get ready to see our next competitor attempt this course. This is going to be our first competitor who is not out of pro ninja level. It's going to be Kristen Brickner. Now, she competed in 7 Tier 1 competitions this season, so she's got a lot of experience here. 35 years old, so one of the oldest competitors so far to run so far. All of our other competitors have not been older than 18, so she's got definitely a lot more experience here. Hopefully, she's able to execute as she begins her run here. Getting ready to start on the starting line, coming out of Louisiana. All right, looks like we're going to be getting ready to go here for Kristen Brickner. And she has begun right there. Now, something that it's kind of hard to catch, those Bosu balls, it looks like they decrease in size. So competitors are really going to need to make sure that they're spatially aware and make sure that they stay in the center of those Bosu balls. Now, going through here, Kristen Brickner getting towards the halfway point of this obstacle. And that's actually sensory clear. This obstacle is split in half between the two sets of Lachey's. And Kristen's going to keep going forward on this course confidently, but is exuding a lot of time as she's able to get slowly and surely towards the end of the second part of the Lachey's. Oh, it just peels off right there! Another competitor unable to get through that obstacle, and that's just... That Lachey obstacle is incredibly taxing because a lot of competitors, we're seeing the links early on, but as they continue to hang, they're getting gassed out very quickly. Yeah, a lot of that energy has been incredibly strong. And now with all 3 of the amateur females running, we are down to just the amateur males. We have 11 of them. And starting us off, this is going to be Leo Hurain, 18 years old, out of Houston, Texas. And we're going to see, yeah, that mixed grip is so important here on this obstacle. And he's getting a lot of power here, but he's having some trouble generating swing between each of these. Not really going for much of the power. He's just focusing on landing each of the succeeding Lachey's. Going for that next one. He's able to land that too. But this time limit, it's so far not been that forgiving. Going to need to make sure that he keeps moving, attempting to do a twist there. And now heading towards this dismount here. Got through that. Halfway through the course, 25 seconds left. And a quick transition there through the fidgets, but 20 seconds are remaining on the clock here for these final 2 obstacles. Got the ring tramp so far, and now, oh, and we're going to be going into the final 10 seconds here. Gonna need to get on to this. Jump up. Oh, he barely get 1 foot off there. Can he even stick to the buzzer? Oh, the fingertips peeled. Oh, and that's so unfortunate, but I think those Lachey's were truly the deciding factor here on this run because you could see that competitors are really struggling to generate and maintain the swing there. They're able to land each of those confidently, but when it comes to just regenerating that swing after you land, that is something that some competitors so far are struggling on. Leo Herring out on that last obstacle. And now we're going to go on to another competitor with a similar name. It's not Leo, it's Leon. Now, Leon, 5'11" with a 6'2" wingspan. That's pretty impressive. 157 pounds and started Ninja this year, 2025. So, I don't know if that's an error, but if he's able to make Premier Series in the first like 7 months of doing Ninja, that's actually kind of absurd. But as I say that, he has begun coming out of the Hit Squad Ninja Gym. He from Arizona. Yeah, he started in February of this year. His son got him into it, and now he has tendonitis. Nothing but good times. But honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell that from this run. Look at this pace. Whoa, he got that link. Perfect. There, got a lot of airtime. And that sets him on a great pace here, heading into this last obstacle. And the link span here from Leon Shorts. Oh, did he get a clear? Oh, wow, he got a clear. Oh yeah, that was absolutely epic. You could just see he never stopped. He fully utilized those hips on the start run, especially there on the fidgets. Just threw those hips up into the air. And by the end of the course, he continued to keep his grip up, and that is our first full clear so far of the placement course. So 2 runners in, 1 has been able to hit the buzzer. 9 more are left, so all of them want to mimic Leon's run here. And up next is going to be Matthew Nimri. He's competed in 5 T1 competitions this year, went out of College Station, Texas, and is 20 years old. So a lot of these competitors truly vary in a lot of age ranges. We've seen competitors as young as 16, and the oldest competitor, I believe, was 36. Now up next, this is going to be Kason Douglas, coming out of the Rock Ninja Warrior Academy. 11 Tier 1 competitions for Season 10, so that's pretty funny that he has one more than there are seasons. But look at that legs! He just continues to throw his body forward, and that's allowing him to get through. And now heading towards... Yeah, Lance, that's definitely a lot of power, and look at this pace. We could be seeing a lot of competitors going for a faster time as they go through, but you really gotta bring those feet and hips up. He got one foot on there, and that was enough for him. And now just brings the rig down! Oh, and that is another competitor who has just had the lower half of that body has tapped onto the ground for another competitor. But before that, that was incredibly strong. These competitors are just flying through this course. But again, that last obstacle, we've seen a competitor peel off, and now we've seen 2 competitors just have their feet or some part of their lower body just touch down onto the platform. So competitors left in this run order, they're going to make sure that they really clinch up and make sure that they are able to just make sure they can withstand the drop of that obstacle, because it looks like a pretty severe drop there. And now, as I say that, Tristan Ramsey is going to be the next competitor from Alvin, Texas, to attempt this course. 18 years old, and going quickly through here. Another competitor like that. We saw Kason do that last time, just throwing his body. Oh, he's going to take a backswing here, but that works out for him, and he's able to get to the end of that obstacle as well. Now, Fidgets, not really going straight into each of these obstacles. He's kind of taking a few seconds beforehand, but he's going to send into here, and now has 2 obstacles left for that buzzer. Aiming to be just the second finisher here. Oh, he's having some trouble.
He got the buzzer.
Oh,
he absolutely falls through. That's
sideways
amazing.
Somersault? Kind of has a sideways somersault towards the end of it.
He squeezed through.
Able to continue to move. Yeah, he's able to just keep moving. And that was definitely impressive. Now, he really didn't engage his feet that much with the board itself. He kind of just grabbed it with the ring, and that was able to advance him over, and that got him a second clear, so he didn't feel any of that pressure from it pulling down him. And now we're entering the final few runners of this division. That's going to set up for this challenge course, because how these competitors do, that's going to set up the run order. So right now, I believe Tristan Riley is going to be the competitor who... Oh, it's actually not going to be Tristan Riley. He would be running second if this had begun. So if we were beginning the challenge course right now, Tristan Ramsey, he would actually be the second runner. And our first runner would be Leon.
Gotcha. Okay. You know, it's funny, as we were
Getting
talking
ready.
earlier about the foam pit. I always get the foam crumbles in my eyes. It drove me nuts.
Oh, and I
All
also
right,
get
here
able
we
to
got
close look the
Josh.
static. The static on some of that foam's crazy. I hope these ninjas have a good washing machine.
Right. Nice steady takeoff by Joshua. Nice technique through these laches. Great reverse grip. Let's go, Josh. There's a famous author who wrote books named Joshua Harris. This is a lot of these guys. 43 years old from Little Rock.
Could it be the same
Cruising
Joshua
right
Harris?
through.
Authored by Ninja by Night, potentially?
Let's go. Look at that. 26-18.
Woo. Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. These competitors are going as fast as they possibly can. Sub 30 is honestly very impressive for 6 obstacles.
Absolutely.
And look at that, just continuing to go straight into it. Got the feet, and he just dove straight into that right there. He got his feet up there, immediately grabbed the ring, and just dropped and cruised all the way to the buzzer. That was so incredibly impressive.
Absolutely. That lower core strength, keep those feet up, is just fun to watch. All right,
Up
Mr. Hemel.
next, coming out of League City, Texas, gonna have a minute to get from that starting platform to the end of the course. 50 years old, competed in 7 Tier 1 competitions this year for Season 10. Gonna need to make sure that he has a switch grip here, because some of these are gonna spin. He's able to get that right there. Awesome job. And now heading into the next part of the laches. He's able to get to this next lache bar. I believe that's gonna be a clear on the obstacle. It is. Right, yep.
Yeah.
Now,
Look at that.
keep moving. Oh, and you can see that PVC pipe sliding a little bit side to side, so we need to make sure they keep swinging forward. Got that, there we go, okay. And now nearing the end, but time's not looking good.
I like the thought processes. Oh, it came off. I was liking the thought processes how, you know, they know when they decide whether they want to do a switch grip or a straight on. Once they feel like they're going to peel off, they do that switch grip to prevent that. It's a great, you know, thought pattern in the way they navigate their way down these laches.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he just wasn't able to get to that last one. I think he might have just been gassed out, because he was probably hanging for a good 40, maybe even 50 seconds.
Yeah. All right, on our
now
saddle
we're
block.
nearing the tail end. Coming out of Austin Ninjas, this is Nathan Hoel, 19 years old, competed in 7 Tier 1 competitions. We've seen a lot of competitors with 7 Tier 1 competitions so far in this amateur division. And look at this pace right here. He's going straight into it, leading with the hips. And
he's shaking his head. He's not too. He's questioning something about what he's doing. He's shaking that head of his. But look at him power right through those. That's absolutely great. Good job, Nathan.
Well, he's just absolutely demolishing this so far. And now this is where his grip's really going to be tested. He was shaking his head earlier. So, he needs to truly lock it here.
Oh, a little bit too much gravity there. Someone's got to turn down the gravity.
Yeah, I think the reason he might have been shaking his head is because the spinning bars. He might have just not been anticipating how much grip that would give.
For sure, yeah.
That's going to send Nathan Hoel into 5th place here as we enter our final 4 runners here.
All right. See what Louis has for us.
This is going to be another competitor out of Austin Ninjas. So a lot of the competitors here are training out of Austin Ninjas.
Yeah, he's got 14 season 10 Tier 1s. This guy's doubled our 7 run that we've had.
Yeah, that's definitely the most amount of experience we've seen so far. So hopefully that can work out in his favor. Ooh, and I like this outfit he's got right here. Very monochromatic with the blue.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I think he's actually being coached by Nathan, because Nathan's on his sidelines telling him what to do, and in the back of the shirt said Coach Nathan. So hopefully Nathan can give him, oh yeah, most definitely he gave him a lot of things, because look at what he is doing. He linked every single one of those laches, and now he's just setting himself straight into these final 2 obstacles. Get those feet up onto those little cliffs here on the shrimp ring, and then grab the ring. Go for it. He's landed on it. And now
Oh, nice. Swung in through, grabs that buzzer. Way to go, Lewis. Nice. Yeah, he powered through these like nobody's business.
Yeah, those laches were truly impressive. He just continued to go. And on that last obstacle, that was just so impressive. Seeing those competitors just come out of nowhere and just pop down, that is just so cool to see. So thankfully he was able to do that. 3 runners are going to be left on the course now. And up next will be Isaac Allen coming out of the Bronx in New York, 22 years old. Getting ready on the starting line. We're going to see what he is able to do here. And yep, that's already through 1 obstacle. That first obstacle, kind of a non-entity by this point. Honestly.
Come on.
Really starting to, the first test here is these laches. Taking some time to regroup at that halfway point of the obstacle, but we're going to keep moving.
Look at that. Cruise through those fidgets like nobody's business.
And there was a stray foam board
he
there,
was,
but
seems like he was hovering through space. Let's go.
Oh,
wow. 23.9. Holy smoke. Good job,
I wonder if
Isaac.
we're going to see a sub 20. We might see a sub 20 if competitors keep going at this pace.
We got two to do it. Let's see. Isaac. Raising that bar just a little bit higher.
Yeah, these final few competitors, they're going to want to get that highest seed as much as possible because that's going to determine the run order and that's going to give competitors experience on obstacles, figure out what strategies work and what doesn't. So you're really going to need to make sure they get that. So that way, when you have your run, you can conserve as many retries as you can.
There you go.
A lot of the Premier Series is very strategic on what you want to do.
All right, seems like Wade has our man Lewis coaching for him. Wade's off, moving really quick. Oh, he's got some reach.
Yeah, he's definitely looking like one of our tallest competitors here. Looks very comfortable.
For sure, 13 Tier 1 comps. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Way to go, Wade. Let's go. Right through that
now
fidget
he's looking
very
really cool
quickly.
with that cap on. Hopefully that cap doesn't fly off here on this last obstacle. It's going to get a lot of airtime here.
Well, and he keeps it on the whole time. That's an extra point when you're able to keep your hat on.
Honestly, I think he would deserve an extra point for keeping that hat on because look at how much he flew throughout this course. I was almost certain, given the amount of just pressure on the last obstacle, it could have flown off, but no, that hat was secure. And he kept that on, dove for the buzzer, and that's going to be yet another clear. We are now at 6 clears out of the first 10 runners with only 1 competitor left, Matthew Nimri.
All right, let's see what Matthew's got.
Currently in the top, Isaac Allen with a time of 23.9. And behind that, by just over 3 seconds, that's Joshua Harris, 26.18. And then the first clear of the day, Leon Shorts, coming in at 3rd. So these top 3 are actually separated by just over 3 seconds each. So
isn't that amazing?
A lot of room. Yeah, it's honestly kind of impressive too. There's a lot of room for improvement here. Matthew Nimri having the most amount of experience, I believe, for all these competitors. Got to see 10 competitors before him attempt it. So he will be given the most amount of insight here. And if he wants to also get that amount of insight here in the challenge course, that's also going to be something that he is going to need. Now Matthew Nimri might take a while for him to run. But we're going to be getting ready soon enough.
Yeah.
These 6 obstacles are definitely been kind of brutal so far. Oh, and it looks like we just got information that there is going to be no Matthew Nimri here, unfortunately. So that's going to cap off here for the amateur males, for the runners at least. We only had 10 runners. And within those 10, we had 6 clears. So,
6
Isaac, Joshua,
so amazing.
Harris. Or you can continue, don't worry.
No, that's all right. Yeah, no, it's so amazing too. I love it when we have so many clears that it comes down to these times. I mean, it's like, you know, you got some great talent. These guys come in, they bang it out, and then you've got so many clears that now, like you were saying earlier, they're split by 3 seconds apiece. It reminded me of, you know, Worlds with, they split 41 seconds like 4 different ways. It was wild to watch.
Yeah, those time differences are always so incredible to watch because, watching competitors consistently fail an obstacle back and forth, that usually gets repetitive over time, but as competitors start clearing the course and start clearing faster and faster, that's when it gets honestly more interesting in my opinion, because then you get to see competitors just racing through, and Isaac Allen was the competitor, at least this round, who was able to take the most advantage of that. And the first round,
sweet.
that was Emily Sayer, who
Yeah.
was able to get the farthest. So those two will be leading off their respective runs in the challenge course, which will be starting momentarily. That course going to be incredibly different. And now, before we get to that, they're obviously going to need to take some time to set up some of those courses. So it's a good time to talk about our sponsors here, supporting us here for Season 10 of the World Ninja League and also Series 3 of the Premier Series in general. World Ninja League has a lot of amazing sponsors, one of them being NinjaWorks. NinjaWorks is
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalk! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
22nd.
Hey, yeah.
At Rise the Warehouse in Houston, Texas. My name is Jamie J. Huff, and I'm joined with the Lance Majacomo. Earlier today, we saw the first 13 competitors compete in the qualifying round in the amateur division. And now that all of them have ran, it is time for these competitors to attempt the challenge course. Lance, how are you feeling about this course?
I'm excited to see what they do. They've had their time to warm up in that beginners one, and now they're all warmed up and shaking off the rust and everything that they might have had on, and they're looking forward to do some challenges. So I'm excited to see this and get underway.
Yeah, me too. Now, if you weren't here earlier for the first round here in the qualifiers, to get into the Premier Series, you're actually going to go through a little bit of a process. So what's going to happen is it's going to be through your national ranking and the WNL World Championship. So the top 25 from the World Championship itself and from their overall season standings, that's going to make up who is going to be here in this division. And they have received an invite to compete here. And there also are potentially some competitors who have competed from outside the country, but that's probably going to be for some other events later on in this where that's going to not really matter all too much. Now, every competitor today will be competing in two courses. One of the courses has already been completed. That course was the placement course. That course, that's similar to what you would have seen in the World Ninja League World Championships, where in the event you fall, you're out. So that's what we just saw. We had 13 of those competitors run, and we had about 6 of them clear throughout both the amateur male and the amateur female division. And now it is time for the challenge course. So to determine the run order for the challenge course, that's actually going to be determined by the placements on the placement course. So the competitor who placed first in the placement course for the amateur males, they are going to be running last. So that puts a lot of stakes here for these competitors, because it's going to see who's going to get the most amount of insight on how to attack each obstacle, because the rules here for the challenge course, they're actually going to be a little bit different than what you would see in the placement course. Competitors are in this one actually allowed to have retries. So the retry rules, they're actually going to be a little bit different, but in the event, we're going to have the top 4 athletes advance to the Premier Series finals at the end of November at Most Ninjas in Lee Summit in Missouri. Now, they just moved to a brand new facility. I got to go there a few weeks ago, and let me tell you, Donovan Matoyer was cooking up something special. Chef's kiss. It is so beautiful there. It is just, like, that's
going to be fantastic
thing. Like, okay, the best way I can describe walking into there is, like, like that angelic music.
Yeah.
Like, I walked in, it was just, it was amazing. I could feel like, no, literally, it was that. It felt so amazing, and it was so. I don't even know, like, the words.
You're absolutely right, Jim.
There are no words
sense of, when you walk into a nice gym, a nice big gym, and they've got like just great obstacles, just great aesthetic, and and you see that everybody's like just excited to be there. So you're right. It has that moment, It's like walking in the worlds too,
Yeah, and those courses, those are made specifically for the competition. So I feel like that can be kind of compared, because since they just moved to a new location, it's kind of got that new Ninja Gym smell. So I feel like that could be compared to, like, Worlds in a way.
No, I love these Premier Series, and I think it's exciting. And as you were going over just how we got here, how they got here, the top 25%. I mean, what an exciting decade it's been, and culminating in that Worlds, and just the energy that was there across, like you said, also Jamie, coming around from around the world. People coming from everywhere, bringing their A game, and it just really showed in all of the competitions. And now here we have the premiere where those top folks get to come, they get their seed. Now we're in the challenge, and I like all of the rounds, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would be the challenge. I really enjoy a challenge. I like the fact, because I don't think any ninja should be judged on one obstacle. And so when you have that opportunity to run it again, because you misstep, slip, something happens. Everybody has a day, right? These challenge courses give these guys the opportunity to hit it again and really show what they're made of.
Yeah, right on that insight, and just being able to go right back to it instead of waiting like potentially months to attempt the same obstacle. That's something that's so cool that the World Ninja League Premier Series offers here for the competitors.
For sure.
Now, on the screen right now, where you can actually see the roster competitors who are going to be running. Now, the first are going to be from our amateur, those first three are going to be from our amateur female divisions. So it's going to start off with Kristen and then go into Emily. So Kristen placed third out of those three, so that means she's going to go in first. Emily placed first, so she is going to be going last out of them, and that's going to be the same for the amateur males. So they're going to start off with Kevin Helmer, who placed, I believe, it would have been 10th out of these competitors here. And we're going to be closing off with Isaac Allen, who was able to get the fastest time out of all the clears. He did incredibly good. He was able to clear 6 obstacles on the course within 23.9 seconds. That was so incredibly impressive. And on that course, they didn't have any retries, so they really maximized as much as they possibly could. Now, when we say retries, it's kind of hard to if you think about retries, it's like, oh, you can just have as many tries as you can on each of these obstacles, but it's really not like that. It's actually more complicated than that. So each competitor will have 2 retries allowed. Oh, we actually have a runner on the course right now, so we might be able to see that in
Kristen
action here.
is off and running.
Oh, it looks like, we're going to be seeing our retry action right here. So each competitor will get 2 retries in total for their entire run. However, they are not allowed to use both retries on the same obstacle. They're only allowed to use 1 retry. So they got to make second attempt to be the charm. And it looks like Kristen actually was able to make that work here, and now is going on to our 3rd obstacle here. It's going to be a little bit of a balance challenge on the slack line. She's able to land that there, though, and that's nice.
Yep.
And heading into the 4th. Oh, never mind. Actually, take that back. She is going to have to go through this. Now, this is going to be her 2nd retry here. So, I believe after this, there's a chance that this could be it for her run. So, gotta make this count here.
Correct. Yeah. Each ninja gets 2 per obstacle, or 3 for the whole course. So she can still continue through.
And we do actually have a clear right there. And now we are going to see the first.
I love that big cleansing breath she took.
Oh, I'm gonna go backhand here. It's good, engaging some different muscles here than what we see usually on cliffhangers. But that's gonna set her up perfectly here for this little wedge portion. And now navigating towards the end. Time limit not really matter here, but this jump, that's going to be a big test here.
Oh, she peels off. That is her that stops her run. But sun must be out because her guns are out. Kristen absolutely cranking through the first half of this course, making it to those cliffs. Strong work, Kristen. Good job.
Yeah, and for the first run to have no insight on what these obstacles hold, that was incredibly impressive. Able to get to that 4th obstacle. Unfortunately, the grip gave out. These are competitors. This is going to be their 2nd course of the day. So by this point, a lot of them are probably going to be tired.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And getting ready on the course soon enough. It's going to be Layla Helmer, I believe, who will be the next competitor.
Yeah, Layla is up and ready to go. 18 years old. When she's not training, she loves all things beauty and hanging out with her friends. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta love good friends, and taking care of yourself is key, especially in a sport like this.
Yeah, now she was able to go right. She was pretty much sandwiched in between 3rd and 1st. So we're going to see what Layla Helmer is able to do coming out of League City, Texas.
Nice.
Looks like
Quick
she'll
to that
have
first balance right into these ring bowl ring.
She's got 4 minutes to get from the starting line to the end of this course. Now, this is where our previous competitor, Kristen, actually had some trouble. Had to use up one of her retries, but able to get through that very efficiently. And now heading into our next obstacle here. It's going to be these cliffs. Another competitor opting to go around to get a perfect transition here into this little wedge section. Ooh, lands with just 1 foot.
Yeah. She's got some great technique, good skill.
Ooh, and look at that reach. Able to do what Kristen couldn't and able to get through the obstacle. And now we're going to see a look at another new obstacle here. That's going to set her into first place. And now getting ready to start getting through this.
Oh,
Ooh,
misses that ledge, spins down, but that's all right. She gets the second try on this. Let's go, Layla. You got this kid, a little chalky.
Got 3 minutes left here for these next few obstacles. Gotta get onto these cliffs.
Uniform.
Now
See
swinging
that ledge.
back.
She's gonna grab it and pinch and squeeze. Oh.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's not too tight of a ledge. That's a rounded one. Great run, Layla.
And
excellent job.
And not only is it rounded, but you also have the added part of the fact that it drops. So that ledge so incredibly unforgiving. Just could not land it on either attempt, and unfortunately that's going to be it for her run here.
Yeah.
Now,
those I've seen
one
successfully grab those dropping rounded ledges have like just insane grip strength. You know, they can grab it and hold on. Also being able to pull it into your core. Those are the techniques that I've seen that have really helped people battle both not the sharp ledge that they can hold on to, but also the gravity that's pulling them down as that thing rotates down. All right, we got Emily Sayer, our third female, out of Waterloo. I don't know about you, but I see Waterloo and I can think ABBA.
I think of ABBA. And I was immediately thinking of that song too. I love that song. Now, can she win the war against this course?
Let's go. Yeah, she's smooth, moving right through.
Now, at Waterloo, Napoleon may have surrendered, but Emily is not surrendering here, getting through those first 4 obstacles.
No, absolutely. I mean, just in her time, too, has already put her into that first place.
Ooh, and going static there. That's a smart
move. I love that move, Emily. Great job. You know,
and
she watched the other 2 competitors. I mean, look at that mindset, Jamie. She watched the other 2 kind of dynamically go across, so she decided to static it, and it paid off.
Yeah, and that cautious approach rewards her here as she's going swiftly through, not even using a single retry so far. Knock on wood, hopefully not a commentator's curse here, but gonna keep going. And ooh, now we're gonna see a little bit of an upper section here.
That's right.
And now this is gonna be very similar to what we saw earlier on our previous course, the placement course. We're gonna have a big drop down. Emily could not stick it. Oh, but she's in a little bit of no man's land here.
But she hung on. Great.
Wow, that was insane.
That's a lot of
now,
Jamie.
Usually when you see a competitor miss on that first swing, that's going to be it. But somehow she's able to stay forward on that ring, and that's going to send her straight into the platform. And look at this already going quickly through this obstacle as well. Emily Sayer impressing so much here. Now just 2 obstacles are left, and she's got 2 minutes left. So it is more than possible for her to be able to clear this course.
Absolutely. This has been such a beautiful run. Way to go.
Got onto these cliffs. Ooh, now she might be gassing out here.
3 fingers. She's got 3 fingers on that.
Yeah, she's struggling to find all fingers onto there.
Come on, Emily. Hold on tight, kid.
Has to find that dismount platform. Oh, she landed it just barely. Emily Sayer stays alive here.
What an amazing run, kid. Fantastic job. Flip Ninja, let's go. There you go, stretch it out.
1. Now nearing. You can see the buzzer right there at the end of these laches. Gotta keep moving. Oh, no.
Slips off. That's her first reset, though. Look at that. She made it this far before her first reset. Cannot be wrong with that whatsoever.
That vertical ledge right there, that's going to be so hard to grab onto. She's really going to need to execute. And the time's ticking down, but the buzzer's right there. So she can honestly probably take as much time as she wants here just to make sure that lactic acid doesn't build up too much. Yeah, you can see her trying to punch, I believe. Yeah, trying to get some energy back into her arm so that way she can truly dedicate as much energy as possible here.
No, absolutely.
Here we
That's
go.
a smart mode for her. She knew she had the time. She knew she only has this one obstacle to go. If she wants the full clear.
Here we go, moment of truth. Oh, she got it! Oh, wow!
Bars in play.
Fantastic. Let's go,
It's
Em.
the end.
Here you go, Emily.
That was insane.
Let's go. Nice work.
Really showing the
crazy run
benefits
that
of
was.
having multiple attempts. And yeah, that honestly, that static was the star of the show for me. That was so cool. And then we had the drop down where she just threw her hips and legs into it, and that was able to get through. And that hindsight of knowing what to do on that last obstacle when it comes to that vertical section.
Excellent
That's just
execution.
so impressive.
That is how a course should be navigated. Emily giving us all 10 points, cranking out in 3:38. Strong work, Em. Good job.
Yeah, and that more than definitely should guarantee her a spot in the finals.
All right,
say that,
rocking some
we
more of
begin
those
the
Rise
amateur male
uniforms.
division. Here we go with Kevin Helmer. Oh, going a little bit, going sideways there on the start. Oh, peeled off. Is he okay? That did not look like a comfortable fall whatsoever. Oh, he's going to start actually at the start. So, got the balance track here. We saw him veering a little bit from side to side, but he's able to get onto it there. And now heading on to this next part, Lachey's. He was able to hang on for a long time on Lachey's earlier on the previous course. So Kevin Helmer knows that he can hang on for a long time, but doesn't want to zap up that much energy. Already had to use one retry. So, now he's swinging a little bit in no man's land. Gotta find the dismount. He could. Honestly, what might be best for him is if he tries to reach out for one previous before him, the ring before him.
Yeah.
And that way he can recenter his momentum. But so far, he might be looking back at it. You can see him. I am back at it. Oh, couldn't grab it there. And now look at that. Spinning all around. Oh, I can only imagine how dizzy he's
Come on, Kevin. You got this, buddy. Reach out.
Oh, he might be in a good position here. Gravity's starting to work in his favor here. Can he get you on this?
There it is. Way to hang in there, Kevin. Good job.
After like a minute of hanging, that is so incredibly impressive.
That's
Kevin Helmer's
determination
strength
right there.
Truly on another level at the Premier Series Season 3.
That is an absolute grit. Digging in deep, not letting go. Good determination, Kevin. Way to go. All right.
Now his hands are going to get a little bit of a rest there on that third obstacle. But back to the burnout here. Gonna feel it in his hands. But going quickly through the cliffs. Now, unlike our previous competitors, looks like he's not going to turn around here on this cliffhanger ledge. Going to try and opt just to get his feet on the backhand side of it. But I don't know how much luck that's going to have. Oh, never mind. There we go. He's going to be turning around. Oh! Trying to find it with his hand. Couldn't find that ledge.
He's hanging in there. This guy's got some grip.
That's it.
There it is.
Second
Kevin.
time is
Let's
the
go,
charm.
Stay strong.
Now we're reaching out for his hands. Oh, I couldn't grab it.
It's forward momentum. You just need a little bit more oomph. All right, you got this, Big K. Let's go.
All right, his last
slow, deep breath.
retry right here.
All right,
As that timer continues to tick down, you know he just wants to be able to clear this obstacle. Get to the ending platform.
Put another point in that pocket, pal.
Reaching up. He's got that. Okay. And now he spent a lot of time here beforehand. Oh, find it. Oh, he found
there
it
is. He's locked
quickly.
it in. All right, let's bring up that momentum, buddy. You got this, kiddo.
Here, he's got to bring those hips up.
Oh, got it. He nailed it this time. One
No, he
point.
got
Way to
that.
go, Kevin.
Kevin Helmer. Oh, but look at those legs. He's
definitely
using
it.
And now this, get to the dismount platform. Landed. Oh, he's got it. That was insane.
Way to go, Kevin.
Kevin Helmer's grip strength is just on another level here. 40 seconds
He's holding
left.
on.
on the 5th of 10 obstacles here. Now, we've seen one competitor try and get a lache between these two cliff ledges, and we saw one competitor static it. Depending on how much grip he has left in the tank, steps back, and that's going to be it for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's his third, but hey, great run, Kevin. Good showing, way to step up. I love his determination and his ability to just hang in there.
That was incredibly spectacular. You had him literally doing this, going on a carousel there on that second obstacle, and then continuing to fight there on the 4th obstacle on those little wedges. And that's just the true spirit right there of a ninja, not wanting to give up even when it is just so difficult.
Yep.
Now up next, Leo Harry.
We got the Leo and not the Leon. Leon Harry, 18 years old, out of Houston. Let's go.
Now gonna maybe want to have a little bit of a more successful time here on the second obstacle. Yeah, did not take that long hanging there, and that's gonna work out in his favor. Balance though, center yourself, jumping for it, landed that.
Yeah, some of the key moments on these is spending as little time as possible up on these obstacles. That way you're not using so much energy for so long. And I see Leo really kind of making these very efficient moves, very smooth moves, making his way in. Already 3 minutes and 8:17 left, and he's already taken that first place with 4 points.
Now he's been using a lot of his height to his advantage here.
Unfortunately,
just could not bridge the gap.
Yep. But he saw what Emily did, so he was copying that. That's great beta right there.
Leo Herring gonna keep swinging back and forth, but you can see him grimacing a little bit. It just couldn't go for it. Tried both strategies that we've seen so far. Neither of them were successful for Leo Herring, unfortunately. But honestly, the fact he was able to get through that first obstacle without hanging for a minute, that was honestly equally as impressive as our previous run, because he was able to just fly right through that after we saw a competitor have so much struggle on it. And also something about Leo's run is that on that 4th obstacle where we had the wedges, he did not face back, he did not go with any backhand approaches on the cliffhanger ledges. He kept his hands forward, facing the cliffhanger ledges, and then reached back with his foot onto the little wedges, and that was able to work out for him, just mainly because of his height. So for a lot of competitors, that could be an interesting strategy if they're willing to take it.
Yeah, and he did it, and that's how it's all about, taking those risks, and the risk-reward ratio, as they call it.
Now up next in the course is going to be Nathan Hoel. Now he was shaking his head earlier when it came to some of these upper body oriented obstacles. So hopefully he is able to have a little bit more of a success story here on these upper body obstacles. Already through one obstacle. Now just gonna need to keep moving towards the end of this next one.
Yeah, what was impressive with him though is, he might have had that, head shake, something threw him off and shook his head, but the fact that he just dug in deeper and was able to keep going, even though something wasn't, feeling right in his world, to dig on deep and keep moving through, that's just an impressive mindset. You don't let that distract you and get you off your game. So that was
grit and ninja.
Yeah, exactly. It's fortitude. All right, let's go, Nathan. Right up and in. Look at that. No hesitation. Right into these ledges. Good technique, too, the way he spun around there on that second ledge. Love that.
Very comfortable on these cliffhanger ledges.
For sure.
Another competitor going for the reach here. Okay. Yeah. This has so far been the crux point on this course for our competitors. Can we see it clear here? Only one competitor.
Go for a static grab. He does.
Oh, he got that. Okay.
One hand. Good job. Let's go, Nathan.
And towards the end. Okay.
Slips him into that first place with 5 points. Good job, Nathan. Let's go. As we watch these next 7 runners, man, this is just going to keep getting more and more exciting, Jamie.
Yeah, we saw one competitor, Emily Sayre, be able to complete all of these obstacles. So we know that it is possible. Nathan Hoel wants to become just the second to do so. Going to grab onto the wheel. Now find a good way to get over to that splat. Reaching up, landed that.
Nice.
Okay, good dismount as well.
All right,
Now,
let's
here
go.
is an obstacle that, but this is an obstacle that is very similar to what we saw earlier. You're really
Yeah.
going to need to make sure that you tuck that body and engage your core.
Yeah. You know,
That's something that
Jamie.
we.
Yeah, as we watched Emily do this a little bit earlier, now watching Ethan do this right now, this brings me back to my military training, learning how to rappel off a high angle rescue, and it's bringing back some fond memories of learning how to rappel off bridges. Because it's the same exact technique. You got to lean back, you got to trust your equipment, and you got to know that that strap and that ring is going to support you as you pendulum down off these things. It's a complete commitment into defying gravity. And so, yeah, fond memories of those training, but this is wild.
Now, unlike Emily, it looks like he's going to try and grab the saucer once he gets to that downward point of this obstacle instead of going straight for that dismount.
Yeah.
Nathan, well, what will he do? Reach up! Oh, just doesn't get it to work out, unfortunately.
Yeah, gravity is not our friend. Great job. Nathan. Good job. Nice run, pal.
Thank you.
Nice
I was
footwork
just saying,
across that in the
he would've been
replay. Good
closer to right
static,
under,
1-1
but I didn't know if he
here.
wanted,
Nice
like, slightly
going.
closer.
Yeah.
Love these replays.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we already started. I don't want to move it.
But I think that sixth obstacle, that's going to be a
Is there
real
a
challenge for a lot of these competitors.
Like the strap,
Just
I get
trying to grab up to that saucer or going straight for that dismount. That's going to be a challenge for no matter what decision you choose. It is going to be a very tricky decision. Now, up next is going to be Kason Douglas, who will be attempting the course. He has a double-digit attendance here at the WNL Season 10 Tier 1s. He competed in 11 Tier 1 competitions. So, definitely got a lot of experience. Coming out of Stark, Florida. 16 years old, on the younger side of the competitors here competing in the amateur division. So,
Yeah, I
we're gonna
noticed
see
that.
what he is able to do.
All right, let's go, Kason. Off and running. Nice and
countdown.
smooth right there, kid.
Now on to our next obstacle here. 10 obstacles separate him from the buzzer. Already able to get through 2, and now heading straight into our slack line.
He's really quick with his balance. He does those things in 2 steps. He knows he doesn't want to spend too much time on it, so I like the duck walk, duck, duck, go. And he's off that real quickly.
And he is continuing to go incredibly quickly through the rest of this course as well. Just over 30 seconds exuded on this course. Now heading into it. Oh, and he goes for a lache there onto that first one. Well, he's going to go for a lache there on that second one.
He was able to do it. That's some grip.
Very confident. Yeah, very confident in his grip. That's going to be something that's going to be tested here on the padlock obstacle. But if he's able to get through this obstacle, I am very curious to see what he's able to turn out on that ring.
I know, because he's got grip, that's for sure. All right, let's go.
He's going to chalk up. Now, got to get onto the padlock first, able to get into it. And now,
great, powerful momentum build right there. Yeah. Right in the fidget.
Barely able to get into it. Oh, eyeing that dismount platform. Got both feet on it, though. And now, looking to chalk up there before his big ascent. Gotta go up onto that truss and over onto that platform. I can only imagine how scary it is being up there. Like, me and my fear of heights, you would not catch me up standing on those 2 wooden boards, grabbing onto a ring. But Kason Douglas is brave. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, this is I'm telling you, this is spooky,
it's
man.
It's a giant swing.
It brought me back 30 years ago.
Going for it. Ooh, couldn't get it. And that's another competitor opting to go for the saucer.
If that board wasn't there, it'd be a different ball game with the swing.
Yeah, but that board, that just stunts all the momentum you have.
Yeah.
A little over a minute 30 left for
all right,
these
let's
final
go,
4
Kason. You got this, kiddo. Big swing. Eye that UFO. Bring it up.
Here he goes. Reach it. Oh, that was epic. Okay. And now gonna keep moving towards the end. He's able to get to that.
All right, bro. Let's go. That popped him into that first place, 7 points. Cason's cranking here. Love to see it.
And now this is where your
looks
hands
like
are
he's
going to
feeling
be
it.
dying. Yeah, you can see
he's
fully
definitely feeling
extended
it.
here. At least try and get through this obstacle. Ooh, going for
Nice
a little bit of a
spin. I
twist,
love
but
that
works.
technique.
And towards the end. Did he make it to the platform? He made it to the platform. Okay. Now 2 obstacles remain. He got
All
50
right,
seconds.
49
So
seconds left. He really can't take a lot of break here, so he's going to have to move. He's not going to be
Now,
able
I
to do
don't know
what
if he's-
Emily was able to do.
yeah, she was able to really maximize her time resting, but just comes down right there.
All right, well, that's his second one. He's got one more to go. Let's go, Casey, buddy. You got this, pal.
Yeah, he wants to get that at least one more point, and to get that last point, he's got to be able to grab onto that cliff ledge.
For sure.
He's able to at least grab onto the tee. Get onto the cliff ledge. Come on. He's got that. Okay.
Dig in deep, buddy. Dig in deep.
Ooh, you can see it in his face. He
This
is
is what ninjas are made
grimacing.
out of. Come on. Casey, you got this, buddy. Let's
Send it. Go, go, go.
Oh, take that third. Yeah, take look at him. Shake his hand. Way to go, Casey. Great job, pal.
That was
Fantastic
absolutely
run, my
stellar.
friend. Yeah, that was a great run. Look at that. That was such a great come up around that wall, grab that UFO like that. Fantastic job. But as you
All right,
know,
up next.
our caliber of ninja is going to just keep getting better. And Wade's going to show us. Now remember, he gets an extra point if he keeps that hat on for the whole run.
Yes, 100%. Totally W&L guarantee. If you wear a hat, and it stays on you, it is from me and Lance. We will award you ourselves with the extra point.
That's right. And no staples
Wade
are
might-
allowed.
Now, Wade, he might actually not even need the extra point because look at that. He's already through 3 obstacles in just 30 seconds.
That's amazing.
And very lengthy as well. So he's
Yeah.
really going to be able to use his height to his advantage here on these next 2 obstacles. Going to go with a
Yeah.
very easy reach to that cliff ledge.
I'm predicting
And honestly-
static all the way, Jamie.
Yeah, there we go. He's definitely got that. You might need to get a lottery ticket for that prediction.
Oh, see, now you have the length here, my friend. Use that to your advantage for this. You don't need you can static this, Wade. Come on.
Yeah, when you got that height, you better use it to your advantage here. Wade Weber used it to his advantage on that first swing, but what's he going to do here? Going out for the reach. And now, going for it again.
There it is. There you go, Wade. Good job. Way to calculate, change. That's what you call learning. Love it.
And now he's actually got some AirPods in. I wonder what he's listening to.
I was literally just thinking that, Jamie. I saw that too. That's so funny. Love it.
Wade Weber.
Oh,
peels
off
off!
the padlock. That was unexpected.
That's the first time we've seen that so far today. These cliff ledges very prominent on this course, so we need to make sure that he's able to conserve a lot of that energy because these next few obstacles very cliff ledge prominent.
Come on,
2.5
Wade. You got
minutes.
this, kid. Yep. All right, Wade. You got this, kid. Hang in there.
Fully extended, trying to grab into that splat. Will he be able to?
Oh,
Ooh!
just misses it. And that is third.
He had it with his left
Wade's
arm.
third. Ending his run. Strong work, kiddo. Good job. All right.
And now up next is going to be actually the second competitor who was able to get a clear on the placement course. Our first one was Wade. Now we're going to head on to Tristan Ramsey. Tristan, not Twistin. But he might be twisting on this course if he gets caught up on some of these ranks.
For sure. 18 years old. 11 comps in the Tier 1. Tristan's ready to take it off, shaking out his hands because he knows he's going to need that grip. Look at that. Only one step on that bar. He's got long legs.
Quickly through that. Here is where his
Nope.
long legs are going to come to his advantage.
Boom, boom.
Steadying
Ah,
himself,
there it
going
is.
straight for it.
Yep.
Now,
And
with
no
those balance
hesitation right
obstacles,
into the next obstacle.
with
I've
those
always loved
balance
that
obstacles that have
technique that
very
ninjas do. You know, they take, you know, they'll take their time on specific obstacles, but in between obstacles, they're very quick, they're very efficient, they don't hesitate, and that's actually a really great time saver. Nice
And look
reach.
at him
Oh,
go.
look at him go, Tristan. Great reach.
Not even a minute onto the course, and he's already to the halfway point. This is
Yep.
just where we saw Wade go down, unfortunately, on this padlock. What is he able to learn from Wade?
Yep.
Got his elbows bent here, not fully extended, showing he's fairly confident on it. Heading towards the splat,
Sure.
landed that as well. Ooh, and he kind of collapses there into that truss. Don't know if that was for comedic effect or if he was truly winded, though.
Right.
And now heading into this big, giant throw. Grabbing that saucer. Gonna need to fly.
Oh, interesting technique there.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. First try. I think after this run, Jamie, he's going to take off that Padawan braid because he's going to be a full-time Jedi with this one.
3 obstacles
Right
left.
up and in.
Now, by this point, Case said he was pretty much like, he was gassing out. He was fully extended.
Yeah.
But look at Tristan Ramsey. He is going.
Good lock off.
Still got those elbows bent. And now towards the dismount. Gotta find it.
Good
that.
job.
Okay.
Look at that. Slipping into that first place. 8 points. 2 more to go. Let's go, Tristan, kid. You got this.
Yeah, and he's still got both of his retries available here, so he is in an incredibly good position.
Yes,
look
he is.
at the time. He has a lot of time to rest, actually.
Yep. For sure. Let's do it.
Now,
Let's go.
with his arms fully extended, though, he doesn't want to accidentally touch the ground at any means. Getting a lot of swing. Go for the dismount.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
One more obstacle. Oh, Tristan, with 59 seconds, we've got points and time in our pocket.
But
He's got his full
the
A
real
game
test,
going on here tonight.
the real test here, it's going to be that spike towards the end of the course. He's going to need to get high up on that spike.
Come on, Tristan. Come on, squeeze.
Let's go, Tristan,
few
kiddo. You got
laches.
this, pal. Nice.
able to get
Good
these
switch
very
grip
earlier.
technique. Stop that spin.
Now, here we go, going to the spikes. He's landed that. Okay. Heading towards the buzzer.
And he hits that buzzer. Jamie, our first full clear. Tristan Ramsey. 3 minutes, 34
That was
seconds.
insane.
Let's go.
That was just
I think we got ourselves a
amazing right
full-fledged
there.
Jedi here. He needs to get rid of that braid.
He was just so smooth on this course.
I liked it.
Took some time to rest towards the end of it. However, he delivered when it mattered the most on every single obstacle on his first attempt as well, might I add.
Yeah. No, he seemed very, very focused. I mean, look at just at the end when he hit that button, he looked gassed, but man, he pulled it through. He held it in there. Great job.
Now,
All right,
up next,
we got
gonna
Lewis
follow
Moore.
up. Following up that clear, it is going to be Mr. Monochromatic, wearing all
got it.
blue here today.
Got the, I was going to say he's got the stars and stripes, but he's just rocking the stars.
Hopefully that means that he will be a star here on the challenge course.
Yep, for sure.
And it looks like so far he is.
Making
He's already
right
through
through.
obstacles.
Yeah. 3 within 20
Great for that
seconds.
slack line as well.
Yep. Look at that one-hand move. He just crossed across that first one with one, spun around. That was great technique. Very efficient movement right there.
Yeah, Lewis Moore always going straight to this obstacle as well. Looks like he is
Here
going
we
to be
go.
like a shooting
Static.
star on
Look
this
at
course.
that. Very nice. I mean, I'm telling you, this is everybody here who doesn't do static. That's been beta dropped. Good job, Lewis. Let's go, kid. Cedar Park, Texas. 14 comps. He's the doubler. Let's do it. Nice. Right through the fidget. Stepping off. Sort of like he was walking off an escalator.
Come on.
Very smooth.
Yeah, he's been so incredibly smooth so far on this challenge course.
Yep. Many years ago,
2
Jamie, I
minutes.
developed a saying, smooth is efficient, efficient is fast. And so some people move very efficiently, and oh, you missed that UFO. So it doesn't look like they're moving fast, but because they're making efficient moves, they're actually faster than they look. And that's what I see here with Lewis. He's moving quite well. It doesn't look like he's erratic or moving crazily, but he's smoothly going through, and it's showing at his point. But this coming around that wall was new for him. He reached up kind of frantically with his arm, but I think he's adjusting.
And now he was able to get at least one hand on the saucer last time, so if he's able to improve here. Oh, whoa!
Ooh, that was a whip effect right there.
What? I call that a supernova right there.
Let's go, Lewis. Great run, kid. Right here. Boom.
But look at that wipeout.
He was breakdancing in midair.
Now, if we were awarding points for Warrior Wipeout, I have my tens up. That
Absolutely.
Was honestly so epic.
That was an epic dismount for sure.
That was more than a 360.
And with Lewis's run, we
That
are
was
now
more than
just down to
360.
we're down to the top three in the placement course, and they are going to be closing off this wave right here.
All right.
Leon Shorts.
Yeah, guaranteed excitement for these next three runners.
We've already seen one clear. These three have seen more competitors out of anyone else attempt this challenge course. And Leon Shorts, he trains out of Hit Squad Ninja Gym in Arizona. He started in February of this year, and that's something that we commented on. He has barely done ninja, but look at what he's been able to do in a very short amount of time. Just 5 months. Got himself into the third highest seed here for the challenge course, and also had a very strong run in that placement course. So he has a lot of expectations here, but he is more than capable of delivering on this course. His son got him into the sport, so
and you know what, Jamie, that is the for us, for an old ninja dad like myself, you know, that whole father-son ninja team is just, it really hits different for a guy like me. You know, seeing, I love families that ninja together. I love when brothers and sisters ninja together, and then especially now you get the parents into it. And so, yeah, to see Leon come in here because his son got him into it is just a beautiful thing. And like you said, you know, look where it's brought him. Look how much he's accomplished since February. I mean, that is a passion. And what a great bonding opportunity that a father and son get to have, not only in training together, but I bet you they're at home building an obstacle course together, looking at obstacles together. I mean, what a great thing for a father and son to do.
Yeah, it's just such a great way to get connected with your family. And the Leon Shorts truly connecting with these obstacles so far. Gotten through the first 5 without a problem. Padlock up
Here we go. Going for that 6 point. Very clean run so far. No resets at all. He's on this... just blanked out on the name of this thing.
It's a padlock.
That's the one. Padlock. Thank you very much. There it is. Nice job, Leon. Let's go.
Now, we just saw the 1080 that we just saw with Lewis Moore on this. He did so many spins on it. So, he has a choice to either go for a crazier wipeout or try and clear it.
Did you hear the coach? Hey, Leon, nice job.
He got that. Nice job.
He got it great.
Nice.
Good job. I love the coach said, don't think about it. You're not that high up. That's some great coaching right there. Don't think about it. You're not that high up. It looked pretty high to us, Coach.
Yeah, it looked very high.
All right, Leon. Nice lock offs, brother. Bring it through, man. Let's go.
And he is looking very strong here on each of these.
Absolutely. 1 minute,
full palm
45
wrapped
seconds.
around
He's
each of
already
them.
in the third spot with 7 points. Oh, look at that. I like how he hanged onto his wrist there to get that grip to fall through. A little bit of chalk from Coach Nathan. Let's go.
Now, Kason Douglas, he was unfortunately not able to get the dismount off this obstacle. Those cliff ledges at the end, very, very thin.
Okay,
And then
buddy.
you got to redirect your
Love you.
momentum from going sideways to forwards and back. Leon Shorts going to need to be able to do it. But, having some trouble here with the T-bar trying to get fully centered on it. But now getting ready for
He's got it, though. Look at him hanging on to those fingers. Let's go, Leon. Let's go, buddy. You got this, kid.
Ooh, he's grimacing.
Oh, yeah. He's digging deep, man. He's going to the bottom of the well. Oh, and he peels off. But that is okay. That's his first reset. Leon, you got this. Shake it out. You got 56 seconds left. 2 obstacles to go. Let's go, pal. Come on, pal. You got this.
It is more than possible for him to clear. Just got to keep going. Shaking out those hands. Ooh, you can definitely see it. His hands must be hurting right now. This T-bar, it's going to be the first test here for that pinch grip. And now, swinging a little bit side to side. Redirect that swing, Leon. Going for it. Ooh, peels off. Not get to that
what an
next
incredible run, Leon. Good job, kid.
Now, something that you didn't comment on was actually on the slack line. He actually had a little bit of a scary attempt before he was able to get through it.
Right?
But regardless, he just did so good on this course.
Look at how he. You know what was wild about that wall swing on the ring is how much he hung on until he knew he had the UFO in his sight, and then he grabbed for it. It was almost like a delayed reaction, but he knew exactly what he was doing.
It worked out so perfectly for him. His feet were so high up in the air. I don't even know how he was able to stay on, but Joshua Harris will be our next competitor, the second to last competitor competing here. Gonna go through these first 2 obstacles, and now he is going to attempt this next one, slack line. Gets the dismount. Okay, he's got that there. Now these cliffhanger ledges. A little bit of a got 1 foot onto the wedge, got 1 foot off of it, but still continued to stay on it. And
nice solid lock off. Nice
here.
static right across that. Yep, good job, Josh. Let's go.
And as we get towards the end of this course, these competitors are just truly mastering what some of our early competitors struggled on. That 5th obstacle, figuring out whether it was the best option to go for Lachey or staticking it. We've pretty much seen the best strategy possible here. And now Joshua Harris is on to the 6th of 10 obstacles with a very large amount of time left. So clearing is very much in his wheelhouse if he just keeps his pace up. Gotta find the dismount platform to get through that obstacle. But now he has a very big launch here in front of him. That ring can only swing you so far, and then by that point, it is up to how well your body awareness is, how high your feet and hips are up to grab onto that saucer, going straight for it, reach up. Oh, he got that! A little bit low, but he was able to stay perfectly grounded. Joshua Harris out of Little Rock, Arkansas, now just has 3 obstacles left for him to face, with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. And look at these lock-offs here. Perfectly 90 degrees.
Joshua, he's got his guns out, flipping off those spinnies. Let's go, Josh. You see the wings on the back of his shirt? He's flying.
This is an obstacle that we've seen 3 competitors reach, but only one of them has been able to clear. Joshua either going to make it 1 out of 4 or 2 out of 4. Oh, and look at what he's doing so far. That was so fast out of Joshua Harris. And he is continuing to stay very locked off. Building up a lot of swing. Can he get to that dismount platform? Oh, wow! And with over 1:20 left, he is in such a good position here. He could honestly take a lot of time to rest. Oh, going
nice switch grip, Josh. Let's go. Yep. Okay.
Got that.
That is it.
Nice work.
And we pushed the buzzer, taking that first spot with
Nice.
2:59. Holy smoke. 30
Over to-
seconds
able-
faster than my man Tristan.
Yeah,
What
like,
happened
with
there?
Over a minute left. That was insane. He just flew through this course. He seemed so incredibly comfortable. Even towards the end of that course, his elbows remained bent. He just continued to keep persevering and pushing through the rest of this course. That dismount on that 9th obstacle, we've seen so many competitors burn out there today, but he was able to get onto it both feet, have no struggle, and just pave his way to that landing platform. And now we have 2 clears heading to our last run.
He's going to be chasing 2 clears. Oh, and he's efficiently doing it. He's already starting off real quickly. He's all business here.
Slack line, gotta keep moving, got that. A balance obstacle so early, it can end your run in an instant, but Isaac Allen stays focused and now pretty much just has grip-oriented obstacles in front of him.
Same thing.
Onto the second board, and now, ooh, quick tap. That didn't work out for him. Now just has the backpack, these obstacles left for him to face. Redirect that swing back and forth, that's exactly what Isaac Allen's doing. Splash, over that as well. Ooh, wobbly towards landing, but he's able to get off that. And now he is on to this big drop here. 3 minutes left. He's been on this course for just a minute.
I think Isaac likes his heights. He was totally, look at him, he's kind of relaxed up there. He climbed up there really
he's also
quickly.
Kind of popping up, popping with his feet going a little bit up and down, but here we go.
Boom, right up to that UFO. Look at Isaac go. This guy's
so
an alien.
smooth.
Yep, for sure.
He might just be, given how strong he is here, and going for some laches heading into these pegs.
Dude, Jamie, are you looking at the time? This kid's got 7 points
so
in the
fast.
pocket with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. I mean, this kid is chasing these 2. And he's a child of God. Love the back of that shirt. Let's go. Yep, shake out that dust. Come on, kid.
Okay.
Now heading towards the T-bar. 2 minutes left. Isaac Allen, this is just a masterclass on what to do here at the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifiers. What he just now, look at that.
He grunted his way through. 1 minute, 51 seconds left. One more obstacle to go. Isaac, let's go, my brother. Let's go.
As long as a freak accident doesn't happen, he
Absolutely
pretty much has this clear in a bag.
He's not only is it, look, he's got a clean run and it's absolutely perfect. No resets. Reaching out. Here it is. The buzzer. Isaac Allen grabbing that first spot. Oh, look at him. Fist bumping all the way to the end. What a great run. Let's go, Isaac. Good job, buddy.
What a way to close out the amateur male divisions. Isaac Allen.
Yeah, that was great.
Great technique.
Such an exciting run, Isaac. Thank you for that entertainment. Look at how smooth that UFO grab was. Good physics. He took a class in physics right there, Jamie.
This run was extraordinary right here from Isaac Allen. He might be extraterrestrial.
Absolutely. All right. So now does that do it for all our runs?
Yeah, that
look at this. We
does it
got
for all of our
Isaac,
runs.
Joshua, Tristan. Good job. There's our top 10 runners. Nice job. Both top 3. The podium is looking at 10, 10, and 10. All 3 clears. Tristan, Joshua, and Isaac. Good job, guys.
That was such a great division here from these amateur males. And we're also going to go over our amateur females here. Emily Sayer, once again, going to come out on top as she did in the placement course, being able to get a full clear on the challenge course. She's 140, who's able to do that in the amateur males. And Layla and Kristen, while not being able to complete the course, they were able to at least get pretty decently far into this. Now, a lot of these competitors vying for those top 4 spots to get in. So, here are those 4 who were able to advance. 3 of them being clearers, Isaac, Joshua, and Tristan. Leon, the only non-finisher, able to get himself into the next round. That is just so cool to see. These 4 advancing.
In time after that.
You're good. You want it.
Now, this might remind me of the Big Dipper freestyle to see what kind of reaction he's going to get off of it.
Right?
I'm kind of curious to see what he's able to do here.
Absolutely. Hey, redemption time is always the best time. Oh, we got no switches on this now.
Your legs gotta be.
All right. Well, hey, Jamie, this has been great. This premiere series is wonderful. Really appreciate my first one being with you again. Fantastic. Our live stream schedule for tomorrow. Sunday, preteen male and female, 1:30 p.m. Yours truly will be there. I'm looking forward to it. Teen male and females at 4 p.m. and elite male and female 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow, please tune in, and all times are listed on Eastern Standard Time. The mountain time is at minus 4 hours, so 4 hours behind.
Yeah, this has been such an amazing weekend already at Rise, and honestly, this just shows how amazing the competitors are. We got to see so many amazing things happen today. So, until we see you guys again, this is Jamie J. Huff saying goodbye for today.
And this is Lance, the Boston commentator, signing off. So see you all tomorrow.
Right. Peace out, y'all.
Peace. Yeah, that was good. Great job. Yeah.